came to LaGrange, Georgia in 1991 in January, and I transferred here to go to LaGrange College. I came with a friend to visit, and I fell in love with LaGrange. And that was the fall of 90, and I transferred and started here in 91, and no regrets. Loved LaGrange College, and the friendships that I established then are still friends now. At college, I was an education major, and I was babysitting for a family here in town. And so after I graduated, there was a freeze on hiring. It was when Troup County Schools consolidated, so there was no hiring. So the family asked if I wanted to work for them full-time. So I worked for them full-time for about 2 years. After that, I had an associate degree in criminal justice as well, so I went to work with the court system. So I was a probation officer, and I was doing a lot of driving. And around that time, I was starting to have my first child. I said a little prayer. I was like, God, if this is what you want me doing, I'll do it. But you need to rekindle something in me because I miss being at home. And I went to church that night. One of the ladies at church said, I'm sitting on a board for what's now known as the First Choice Women's Center. They're looking for a director. Do you want to come work there? And I'm like, nope. I've got a job and I've got retirement and 401k and there's no way. And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, that there's a reason for this. So had my first nonprofit experience and started there in 2001. I had 2 more children while I was there and thought maybe I need to leave the pregnancy center because these babies are really cute, but I'm done. Left the pregnancy center and came to Harmony House. So I've been here since 2006 as the executive director. Harmony House is a nonprofit organization. We started out just doing emergency shelter for domestic violence victims, and we have grown into doing outreach services for women and men that are not necessarily ready to leave or they have left and they just need that continued support. We also offer sexual assault advocacy. We offer legal advocacy for working with protective orders, going to the court with them, preparing them for court, and then we do a lot of prevention and education. I couldn't do it without the community. I have an amazing team that works here with me. I get to do the fun stuff, like meet our city officials and meet our partners, and I get to go to meetings and shout the great things that Harmony House is doing, but I have advocates that do a lot of the hard work. It makes me feel good that I'm able to make sure that we have the funds available and the space and everything works as it should, knowing that we made a difference. There's no words for that. So my faith is very strong. We go to Broad Street Church of Christ. I started out going there when I met my husband, Lee, and we've been going there ever since. So he is an elder. He hates to be called that, so I'll refer to him as a shepherd. He is a shepherd at the church. My kids have grown up in the church. I think one of the things I love most about Broad Street Church of Christ is the friendliness. I could call up anyone anytime and they would be there for me. I grew up Baptist. My grandmother played a huge role in my faith. Every Sunday morning, she'd pick me up. We'd go to Waffle House on Highway 78 in Snellville, Georgia, and then go down to Park Avenue Church in downtown Atlanta. And that was our Sunday. And so she really instilled the importance of faith in God and community. Later on, I went to a Presbyterian church. I went to a Methodist college. My best friend was Catholic growing up. So I've had a lot of different experiences in different denominations, but the one thing I see in all of it is that God is there, and it doesn't matter how often you take communion or how many times you stand up or sit down or what songs you sing at the invitation. He's present, and it's Him, and it's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and it's the relationship with Him is the same. I take that into the work I do and just let it shine. I don't want to preach it, I don't want to bang it up someone's head, but just let it shine through the work, and that means a lot. Lee and I have been married 24 years now. We met here in LaGrange through mutual friends and married down at Callaway Gardens when the Sibley Center used to be there. Married, have 3 children. As a mom, I could not ask for 3 better children. They are absolutely fabulous. They're currently 18, 20, and 22. Lee and I don't have any family here in town, so the community is our family. Spoke of the church earlier. The church family was very instrumental in helping us to raise our children. our friends in the community. So I couldn't have done it without them, but very proud of Hamilton, Kyla, and Katie Beth. Why do I love LaGrange? It is the perfect size, the perfect community. The work I do requires relationships, and LaGrange has great people. LaGrange supports each other. LaGrange, they care. I want to be a part of a community that makes a difference, and LaGrange does that. I'm Michele Bedingfield, and I'm the Story of LaGrange.